Welcome to Bag Ping, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, as always. Well, not always, but I'm here. With Megan.
Hi.
Joe.
Howdy.
Plus Adam's here.
Ow, my hip.
Alright,
He remembered this time.
I remember last time. Fuck off.
So you don't have to.
Okay, so today, I am super excited for this episode today.
So excited.
Shut up. Because today, we're going to be doing nostalgia talk, and just before we do this, I want to clarify how old we all are to classify what nostalgia is for all of us. I am currently 17, and so my definition of nostalgia is going to be way different than anybody else here. I really am. I am a young whippersnapper. And so...
Ethan, I'm your grandpa.
We're going to be talking about like old movies, TV shows, and video games and shit like that we played or watched when we were little, so younger and happier.
Back when we weren't such dickwads.
You're not wrong.
Anyway, so Ethan is 17. Joe, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Adam.
25.
I'm also 25. I'll be 26 in like 3 months.
Jesus.
She's
not
really the older by a few months.
Yes.
Yeah. So our definitions of nostalgia are going to be majorly different from each other, mostly with me because I've only been around.
Because Ethan hasn't seen shit.
I've seen shit. I've seen shit.
Let's just start on the categories, please.
Alright, so we have 4 categories. We have shows, movies, games, and music. And so I think what we agreed on is that like each person can pick 2 of the different categories to have various like mediums again for shit. So yeah.
Okay.
That's what's going on. So, who wants to start first?
Let's talk about games.
Okay. The games.
So, what was the first co-op or single-player game you guys actually played?
Does plug and play count?
It never counts, Joe.
Sure.
Okay. Madden 98 on a plug and play thing for like $1.
Well, the first game I played was the original Mario Brothers on the NES.
Just because my family didn't want to get us into video games because they're like, it's just waste of time. Eventually they caved. We got a GameCube. So the first real game, like co-op game that I played on my own system was Mario Kart Double Dash. Which in my opinion is the best Mario Kart.
Well, the first game that I played was the original Mario Brothers on the original like NES and that fucking gray brick shit. And that was awful. There's a video of me playing it when I was younger, and yeah, I started playing when I was like 5, I think. That was my first time playing video games. So that was like 2007, I think.
We're old.
My very first video game I played, I had the original NES system, and I think the original one that the very first game I played was Super Mario Brothers, or it was Duck Hunt. That was my favorite fucking game.
The first game I played was Super Mario. I want to say Super Mario Brothers 3 on the Nintendo 64.
That's a good one to start off with.
On the 64?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
You're stupid because that's Mario World that's on 64.
Mario World, that's it.
No, it's not what's on 64. Mario 64 is on the 64.
Yeah, whatever.
Super Mario World, Mario 64, they're the same fucking game.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Sure.
I played it about when I was 4, so as you can tell, my memory's going fast. Because I'm old.
You're 25.
Yeah, Ethan's 17, and he didn't live through 9/11.
He probably doesn't remember the Red Sox winning in 2004.
Yes, I do. I was watching the last game when it happened.
You were 2. There's no way.
I was able to watch it. I remember it when I was 2. Fuck off.
I don't remember anything when I was 2. There's no way you remember anything when
Yes,
you were 2.
I do remember. I remember watching it.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Who's the closing pitcher? Without looking it up on Wikipedia.
Forget that was 17. That was almost like 17 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to remember that? I remember watching it. I didn't say that I remembered like what the fucking members of the team were. I remember watching it and I remember them winning.
3 people on that team.
Move on. Move on.
Let's move on. Let's move on,
Jesus
please.
Christ.
All right. So next category. Let's go to music really quick, and I wanted to clarify something. Right before I talk about what I listened to when I was younger, this was entirely my choice, and my parents are not happy with me for this. So,
I
was
think we'll be
younger.
able to tell.
I was around 7 years old, and so I was at McDonald's, and there was a Happy Meal with a Kids Bop CD, Volume 9. I'm like, holy shit, I want that. So
I want that. Holy shit.
I want that fucking thing. So I got the Happy Meal. I got the CD. I got back home.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heart.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
I never want to hear you say
That I want it
that way.
Fuck off.
Oh my God.
God damn it. I can't finish my fucking story. Anyways, I popped it in my I popped it in my CD player and I listened to it for the longest time. I'm serious. I completely did. I jammed to that shitty Beverly Hills cover that they did.
Where I come from isn't all that great. My automobile is a piece of junk. My fashion sense is a little whack, and my friends are just as screwy as me.
I jammed out to that.
Because
I am
that's
not
where you
happy.
wanted to be. Living in
Beverly
Beverly Hills.
Yes. Oh god. Fuck you guys. God damn. Well, anyways, after that, my parents made me listen to like Queen. ACD.
Ah, yes, the good shit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
Limp Bizkit's not good. If you put Limp Bizkit,
look.
that's child abuse.
They're guilty pleasures, okay? Come on. They're not that bad. There are a lot worse bands than Limp Bizkit. Come on.
Alright, name 3.
The Shags, Skillets, and...
Whoa!
What?
Did you just say Skillet is worse than Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, Skillet's shit. It's
Get
watered
the
down
fuck
Christian
out.
rock.
Get out of here!
Get out of here.
Get out of here!
Today, Ethan doesn't like good music.
Oh, fuck off.
I like Limp Bizkit, but I hate Skillet.
I don't like Limp Bizkit.
You just said it's your guilty pleasure. That's
It's a guilty pleasure. Doesn't mean I like it. It's shit. God
Alright,
damn.
Joe, how about this? Joe, what did you listen to as a kid?
Thank you, Megan.
Most of the
Thank
same
you.
stuff you listen to. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC, Queen is mostly classic rock. My parents would not let me listen to Limp Bizkit. Were you kidding me? I was like See, 95. Limp Bizkit's like early thousands. 5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. So no, I didn't listen to much rap as a kid.
All right,
I did.
Adam. Adam,
Okay,
you
so
go.
literally pretty much the same stuff as Joe, mixed in with 60s, 70s, and 80s, and a lot more rap like Tupac, Biggie,
To the honeys getting money, playing fellas like dummies.
Eminem.
This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Stuff like that.
We listen. My mom got an Eminem CD and we listened to it, but other than that, rap has not been very popular in the
I
house.
had a brother who loved listening to rap music, so he would play it, but at the same time he'd tell me, don't use the swear word.
Yeah, the clean CDs.
It's
Oh,
usually
no,
if you're
he
playing a
got
clean
the
Eminem
explicit.
song, the entire song's silence.
Shut up, Ethan.
Okay.
But
Ethan's such
he
a
got
soft.
the explicit. He got the explicit versions, and he just told me, "Hey, don't use the swear words, and you can listen to it." So I didn't, and I listened to. I avoided Limp Bizkit
Megan, what did
because
you
my
listen to
brothers
as a
would
kid?
would kick my ass.
Oh my gosh.
Megan, what did you listen to growing up?
All right, so before I even say the ones I listened to, going back to Tupac and Biggie, it's funny because now, when my sister-in-law was pregnant with my nephew and my niece, she would play Tupac and Biggie. So now when they're just walking around the house and my brother starts to play that music, they'll just stop and start dancing. And I think it's adorable. My parents think it's horrendous, but I think it's funny.
They had great music.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway,
It's not my cup of tea, but if you like it, you like it.
That's
so
fair.
stuff that I listened to, I was really big into pop when I was younger. So I listened to like NSYNC.
I wanna see you out that door, baby, bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh,
Okay, pop.
no!
I was like, what?
Pop.
I heard them as well. I listened to them as well. Not often, but
My sisters were into them, and I kind of had to get dragged into listening to them as well. So
That was mainly like my music, other than like the Disney soundtracks, because we always played those. I do remember listening to Green Day.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once?
Growing up,
Oh yeah,
Well-
yeah, me too. The Green Day's
because
good.
it was just amazing. I think that's really it. Like my music taste started getting more emo as I got into like high school.
So when you got to high school, you started listening to like My Chemical Romance and.
Oh, I'm a firm believer in the emo Holy Trinity.
All right, for those uninitiated, tell us what is emo? What is emo Holy Trilogy?
Trinity.
It's My Chemical Romance.
You'll never make me because the world will never take my heart. Will try, will never break me. We want it all. We want to play this game.
Fall Out Boy.
Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him? I'm just notching your bedpost, but so does a lot in a song.
And Panic at the Disco.
Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live a life from a new perspective. You come along because I love your face, and I'll admire your expensive taste. And
Okay,
Hell yeah.
I listened to 2 of the 3.
Yeah,
I haven't really gotten into My Chemical Romance. I listened to.
I love all three. They are all my favorites, and I will binge watch Umbrella Academy just to have something of Gerard Way. So yeah,
I haven't finished watching that.
it's so good. I need season 2.
I know it's good. I've been watching it. I just haven't finished it.
Alright, so we talked about music. Now, let's go into the fun part. Movies. I'm going to start first because these movies, one of them is going to give me a lot of shit, and I know it will.
Is it the
So-
Harley Pony movie?
Nope.
What?
Nope,
No, it's not.
better than that. It's
Oh,
better.
Alright,
better.
So, it's 2009, I think. And, I'm just in my room, and my mom goes, hey, you want to watch a movie? I go, sure. I'm watching it. A camera flies over the trees. The title card pops up. It's the first Twilight movie. Now, I really, now, hold on. I want to explain this because I'm constantly getting shit in the chat for this, for liking the first Twilight movie. Let me explain my reasons.
God.
Gee, I
So-
wonder why.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Shit.
Here's the thing with the first Twilight movie, right? It's the only one.
Don't you dare try defending it. Don't even try.
It's the only one. It's the only one of the series I like because
You're gonna try defending it. Oh my god.
because it has a smaller scale. It's more like an indie movie,
Oh
and
my
some of the
God.
scenes are so fucking good, and the music is awesome too. I mean, come on.
Oh.
Hey,
You-
hey! In his defense, Muse did a song for
Super-
that movie.
In that amazing baseball scene, I'll put it in. I love that scene so much. It's one of my favorites, and Twilight is one of my favorite movies of the 2000s.
God, you're.
And-
oh.
Here's, it's not, I feel like because like of the name that it has, it gets a bad rap. It's really not that bad. It has
You're
some
right.
parts
It's
in
not
it.
that bad. It's worse.
It has some parts in it that make me want to off myself, but the parts that are decent are good enough to make it be at least a 7 out of 10 movie for me.
Oh
It's
my
not
god.
perfect, but it's not that
7
bad
out of
either.
10? You give that a 7 out of 10?
Yes!
You would confidently go out there, write a newspaper article about that, and give it a 7 out of 10.
Yes!
Compared to the other movies, he is correct.
It's probably the best one out
That's
of the
compared to the
five.
other movies. I'm talking about like compared to all cinema.
I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about the 2000s. It's better than fucking Avatar. So
Well, hold on. Which Avatar are we talking about here?
2009.
Which Avatar are we talking about here?
Are you talking
Avatar.
about
James
the
fucking Cameron.
Avatar the Airbender.
the James Cameron movie?
Yeah, the James Cameron movie. There's
Oh, you! Wow.
yes, it's better.
Wow.
It's better than the original Avatar by just a smidge.
Oh.
And so
There's
I'm-
only been one Avatar movie.
what?
There's literally only been one Avatar movie.
There has. They're making a sequel to it upcoming, but it hasn't
Yeah,
come
there's
out
only been
yet.
one. Yeah, but again, the movie's good. Okay, Kristen Stewart looks like a mannequin. I will admit that, and she acts as good as one too.
So what?
But-
You gay for Robert Pattinson in that movie? Sparkly Mr. Tiara Man?
That was fucking stupid. I will not defend that. Having the vampire sparkle was fucking stupid. But
Liking that movie is fucking stupid.
Hey.
Woo!
Let's move on.
all right,
Hey, Thunder going out here.
No. Before we get off that, I will come to Ethan's defense. I was a big Twilight fan when the movies came out. I read all the books, even like the ones that came after the original saga. I have seen all the movies. I have all the movies. I will come to Ethan's defense. The first one is better than the last four.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah, for real, but yeah.
Cut him a little slack.
I'll cut him a tiny bit of slack, okay? I'll give him a tiny, itty-bitty smidgen of a slack.
Plus, I got
you.
some more movies in here. Because
I got a movie I'd like to talk about. A couple of them,
swear to
actually.
God-
Well, let Ethan finish.
All right, but hold on.
We're gonna fucking let Ethan finish.
Hang on, I have some other movies that are much more universally liked, I promise. So my next movie is the very first Land Before Time movie, directed by Don Bluth, 1988. Amazing movie, amazing animation.
Smart.
It is easily one of my favorite animated movies of all time, and it's just amazing. I love the emotion in it. A lot of the voices are good, and it's just great. Another movie I have is Labyrinth, starring David Bowie, which no one in this chat has seen, which I'm pissed about. But
We know about the movie.
yeah,
We know about it. It's got David Bowie in it. And
it's got David Bowie
I-
and Jennifer Connelly. And I'll be completely honest here, I love Jennifer Connelly, but in this movie, she can't act for shit. All right, she has the flattest performance. She makes Kristen Stewart look like Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Hey, let's not do that. Let's not just say no.
Okay, I'm sorry, but
Thank you.
yeah, of course the music in that movie is great. Puppeteering
Let's
by
not make
Jim
crazy
Henson.
statements out there now.
All right, move along.
Yeah, the first Spy Kids movie in 1999, Robert Rodriguez movie, great
I
movie.
was 4 year old. I was 4 years old when that movie came out.
It was just great. It's like a great kids movie. I wish that more
Yeah.
kids movies had this type of
alright.
mindset.
Two's better.
Next
2 is
mo-
better. 3 is just a shit show.
We don't talk about
Four
three.
Yeah, we don't
is
talk about
stupid. We don't talk about it.
Next movie
There's a 4?
Yes.
is one that Megan
There is? Megan, you said the wrong answer.
is one that Megan actually brought to my attention. That I completely forgot about when I was younger. The Secret of Nim. And this is another Don Bluth movie, and it's fucking amazing.
I don't
Like-
remember the Secret of Nim.
My hip.
Well, it's a great. That came out. I think
Hold
like
on.
82.
Yeah, it
And
came out in 82.
I'm trying to think. Secret of Nim. Is that one with the rainforest and the fairies?
No,
No.
That's-
okay.
that's
No.
Fern Gully.
that's
Okay.
Fern Gully. Yeah, that's Fern Gully. Which is not on my list because that movie is pretty bad. But
What? What?
for
Tim Curry's a bad guy in
1982,
that movie. How can it be bad?
for 1982, this movie is incredibly well animated. It's just it's timeless. You can watch this over and over and over again, and no fucking way.
Oh, wait,
I'm looking at the
Secret of Nim is
Wikipedia
one of the
article
mice.
right now. A CGI / live action movie is in the works. Can you fucking just? Can you not? Can we not,
Wait,
please?
what?
The fuck?
I'm looking at the stills for this, okay? Some artwork from it. From the Secret of Nim.
Yeah.
It gives me a small, tiny, itty-bitty bits of Black Cauldron vibe.
It's pretty much Black Cauldron, but
It's-
with rats.
It's
Okay.
not that bad either. It's not as bad as Black Cauldron.
Why would you say Black Cauldron's bad? It's not horrible.
It's just
It's
not that great.
passable.
It's passable. It's not any good though. It's all right.
I fondly remember that movie.
It's actually like the first Twilight. It's passable, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's passable. Next movie, Shrek 2, 2004, and I will stand by this. Shrek 2 is one of the greatest sequels, just ever, in my opinion. Just because it's just love the animation. I love the humor in it. It's very funny. And
Wait,
just,
Shrek 2?
Shrek 2, yeah.
That's got no pregnant ogres in it. That's a no for me, dog.
No, that's Shrek 3. Thank you
I'm
very
aware.
much. That's Shrek the Third. That's not Shrek 2. We do not confuse that.
I'm well aware. I said it's got no pregnant ogres in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's a no for me, dog.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there was. Okay. But anyways, has
There's a Secret of 2? The fuck?
what?
Megan, How does it feel
Yes.
to be old?
Oh, I'm getting my walker out right now.
Next, two movies. My last two movies, both are old school, like Adam Sandler movies. I can't fucking talk.
Oh my god.
Next are two like Adam Sandler movies. When he was good, when he was good.
When?
Yeah, I was about to say he's never been good. He's been passable, but not good.
Really? I vote. No, okay. But anyways,
Ethan,
it's Billy
You're not going to
Madison.
win that far.
It's Billy Madison and Big Daddy. Billy Madison in '95, and then Big
Billy
Daddy.
Madison's a stupid movie. Get out of here.
That's why I like it. It's so fucking stupid.
No, the other one's better. What about golf?
Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore is good too.
I
but
can't be
Big,
bothered to remember the names.
but Big Daddy is also pretty good too.
That one has Dylan Sprouse in it.
Yes, it has
it's
the
got both of
Sprouse
them.
twins.
It's got
Yeah,
both Cole
it's
and
got
Dylan.
both of them in there.
Yeah.
And they're
It's just like Full House had both Mary Kate and Ashley.
yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, the only movie everybody hates me for is a Twilight, which is pretty refreshing.
Oh, we don't
because-
hate you for that.
We're just disappointed.
Okay. Oh, God,
Alright.
my mom was talking to me.
Moving on
Alright,
to Joe.
Joe.
Alright, so I just started making this list in my head because I didn't write anything down. But the one movie that I have on my list that I remember liking, it's still my favorite Pixar movie of all time. First Toy Story.
Oh, hell
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Good
yes.
movie.
That one's such a great movie.
That was like my first introduction to Pixar, and ever since I'm not saying every Pixar movie is good, because not every Pixar movie is good.
Pixar
Cars.
doesn't make bad movies,
Have you seen
movies.
Cars 2?
but not bad. Again, they make tolerable movies, but not bad.
Yeah.
You got lucky. My first Pixar movie was fucking Cars.
I'm so
That-
sorry.
I know. It
The
sucks.
only reason why I remember ever liking like Toy Story being like my favorite Pixar movie, it came out the year I was born, but we had it on VHS, and it was like one of the first movies I watched on VHS that I can remember. And because we live close to California, we go to Disneyland every once in a while because my grandma lived out there. And I remember wanting to go get Buzz and Woody's autograph so bad. I was like 5. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get their autograph. It was like during one of those signing times, and then they disappeared. When the Green Army Men stopped me, and they kind of just like it was like steam or smoke or whatever, and they were gone. I got my picture taken with the Green Army Man instead, so I was like, nah, you know.
Hey, you're cool.
I was sad that day, but now looking back at it, it's like I'm like I was 5. There's no way that those toys were actual real toys. My 5-year-old brain is just like, oh my god. 5. So, next two movies I have are DreamWorks movies, but
Okay.
they're early DreamWorks movies. And it's not Ants. Ants is not a good DreamWorks movie.
No,
Okay.
it is not.
Thank you.
No,
It's not.
it's Joseph King of Dreams and The Prince of Egypt.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Those are good.
Those
Yes,
are really
they
good.
are.
They're
Oh my God.
they are well animated.
Mhm.
I wish DreamWorks could go back to something like that
Yeah.
instead of multiple Shrek remakes. I'm just looking at my shelf right now because all the movies that I liked as a kid, growing up, I have on DVD over on my shelf over there.
I'm ready
This
for it.
is an old one that you guys will never have heard of, I feel. Except I talked about this before in one of the earlier podcasts, really early ones. It's The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie.
Yeah! Someone else knows that movie! I'm not alone anymore!
Favorites as a kid. I loved watching that movie.
That was a great movie!
What?
It's got
very
Don Knotts in it.
underrated.
It's got
It's
Don
very
Knotts in it.
Yeah.
I watched that with my dad, I believe.
Yeah, it's not
But
that
I was
bad of
like
a movie.
2 or 3. So,
I got one more movie to throw onto that list because the other ones are a bit newer. Because I still go and watch animated movies. I'm still a kid at heart. I'm not afraid to admit that. Animated movies are pretty great now.
oh, they really are.
Yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That is hands down right now the best anime movie out there, in my opinion.
Without a doubt.
But the last one I'm going to put on there is Iron Giant.
Oh, the Iron Giant's good.
So good.
I am
Oh
not
my
I am
God.
not ashamed to say that as a kid I cried when he sacrificed himself to save
Oh,
everybody.
I don't doubt that. Like that scene in itself is just like tear jerking for anyone.
Yeah. You learn to love this character, and he goes and selflessly sacrifices himself to save everybody, and that's just
Yeah.
I would dare say that he was the first hero most kids knew.
Yeah, Iron Giant.
All right, Adam, you're up.
How about you go, Megan?
Adam needs more time to think now because I stole most of his movies.
All right, so my childhood was mostly Don Bluth and Disney. So keep that in mind.
You would say like Final?
I love.
American Tail.
I have seen all of the American Tail movies.
I've seen 2. I don't know how many there are.
There's 4. The first 2 are good. The last 2 are meh.
We don't talk about.
we don't talk about the last 2. No.
We don't talk about the last 2. We only talk about the first 2. So I'm just gonna I love Don Bluth. His work is fantastic. But there's really 5 of them that I watch, kind of consistently. So I'm just gonna list them off and we can go through them. So I have Anastasia, Pebble and the Penguin.
Ooh, I remember watching that.
Melina,
Yeah.
Troll in Central Park,
I don't remember that one.
and Rockadoodle.
I don't remember that one either.
Rockadoodle's fucking good.
I don't remember the last 2 you said. I remember watching Penguin and Pebble and the Penguin. That was one of my favorites as a kid.
The first 2 I watched. The others, I may have, but probably not.
So you don't have Friend Gully on your list? Is that Don Bluth?
No, that's not Don Bluth.
It's not. Hold on, let me see. Ferngully.
Also, I've never seen Ferngully, so.
Oh, man, you don't
okay.
know what you're missing. This guy, Tim Curry, is
Oh yeah,
he's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Don Bluth movies, but those were the 5 that I consistently watched. And I still watch Anastasia to this day. It's still one of my
My mom recently got that on DVD, and I remember watching that as a kid, and I was scared of Rasputin there.
Yeah.
In the dark of the night, evil will find her. Ooh, whoa.
So funny thing about that song is there'll just be points in the day my brother will call me while he's at work and he'll sing me that song and I just bust out laughing. Because that was the movie, one of our favorite songs from that movie. So we'll just sing that back and forth to each other. But
That's pretty funny.
Troll in Central Park is so good. It's also another movie that reminds me kind of Black Cauldron, with the style.
I honestly have never heard of that movie.
You should look it up. It is so good. That was another movie that I actually had my parents look for, and they bought me the DVD, and I think it's still at my parents' house. So I need to get that from them.
Yeah, I take it.
Yeah, I need to take that. But
Okay, I've seen that character,
Okay.
and okay, I'm aware of the movie you're talking about now because I've seen it in passing, but I don't think I've actually sat down and watched it fully.
It's so good. It is such a sweet movie. And then let's see. And then Disney, This
is a whole different
fan.
podcast. You could just have one.
Yeah.
Agreed. But there's a couple of Disney movies that
Disney version.
Yeah.
What?
Adam said bad ping Disney version.
We need to do that though. But there's a couple of Disney movies that I would watch consistently. One of those was The Three Caballeros.
That's Donald, Panchito,
and Joe Caraco.
Nah, okay.
But that was one of my favorite ones. It's an old one, it's from 1944, but I used to watch that a lot growing up. Mm-hmm. I also watched The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Oh, that was good.
Uh-huh.
Ichabod Crane.
I mean,
Headless
other
Horseman
than
scared the shit
other
out
than
of me.
like all the Disney, like the princesses, because I always, I would always watch those.
Yeah.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, I got
that
that one
was-
on my shelf. That was
That
good.
was very good.
That one used to scare me so bad growing up because of that fucking bat in
The
the
bat?
beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pop out and it would scare me and I'd have to turn it off. But I love that movie.
What are you doing?
But other than that, oh, another Disney movie, Pete's Dragon, the original one.
Ooh, that one's that's
Uh,
like live action, and that's too old for me. I haven't seen that one. I wouldn't say it's too old for me. I'm just
not
saying
a
I've
huge-
never seen it.
I'm not a huge
It's
fan of
so
Pete's Dragon.
good.
I don't know.
I
It's
remember
not my
it.
thing.
It's
I remember
so good.
as a kid. I remember watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Mary Poppins,
Mary Poppins is awesome.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, I didn't think anyone would know that movie. I used to watch that with my grandma.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah. It's just those are kind of Bedknobs and Broomsticks is like Pete's Dragon, where it's got both live action and animation. So does Mary Poppins.
Yeah. And those are
I'm-
really hard to pull off, and the animation and live action in those movies is fantastic.
You need to sync it up just right, and at that time, that must have been so hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Especially for the
Yeah.
time, those effects are fucking amazing to look at.
You watch that, and it still holds up really well.
Oh yeah, it still
Mhm.
looks like really impressive.
But yeah, obviously there's a bunch more that I could go through, but those were the main ones that I would watch consistently.
I got one more real quick to add to my list. And it's
Go ahead.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh
Yes!
hell yeah!
That is
Love
my favorite
Nightmare Before
Disney movie
Christmas.
of all time.
That's my favorite Halloween movie of all time.
That's a great Christmas movie. It doesn't matter.
It's a Hallowmas movie. I will watch it from
A
October.
Hallowmas movie. I'm gonna
She's
use
not
that from now
wrong.
on.
I
know,
watch
yeah,
for
it
3
is.
months straight.
Yeah.
That's great. I love
All
that.
right, last we got Adam. Adam, what's your list?
Adam, go.
My list. I'm actually going to start with the first Star Wars movie I saw with my brother,
Is that,
and that was Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones?
Oh, I'm so sorry for
Yeah.
you.
No, you know what? People give bad rap to Bad of the.
Oh, fuck off!
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was passable. It was a passable Star Wars movie.
Did you not watch Hayden Christensen in that movie?
Yes, I watched Hayden Christian in that great whatever his name is in that
Hayden
movie.
Christensen.
Creighton
He's such a-
Christensen.
He's such a horrible actor in that movie.
He's not great in any movie he's in. Okay. Like I
He
said,
was
it's
good
a
in episode
passable
3.
Star Wars
Joe's
movie.
not
You get rid of Anakin, and that movie's passable.
Joe's not wrong.
You get rid of.
You guys know how much I hate agreeing with Joe.
All right,
So-
listen.
Yeah.
Listen, you change the character of Anakin from being a whiny bitch in that movie, you got a good movie.
Yeah.
The sand is coarse and falls through your fingers.
I hate sand.
It gets everywhere.
It's hot, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere. Ugh. My mom just died. Ugh. I'm gonna go home and listen to My Chemical Romance. Ugh.
Oh my god.
I'm an interesting teen.
Oh god damn.
But that was the first Star Wars movie I saw with my brothers.
The first Star Wars movie I ever remember seeing in theaters was Episode 1, Attack the Phantom Menace.
I feel so bad for you too.
Yeah.
You know, once again, you change the character of Anakin from being some kid and get rid of the midichlorians talk. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Plus, get rid of fucking Jar Jar Binks, and you've got a
Yeah.
fantastic movie on your hands.
Yeah. But the first Star Wars movie I remember seeing is Episode 4. So we had the original trilogy on VHS. We just sat there and watched it all the time. I am not ashamed to say I was scared of the Rancor monster in Episode 6.
Yes. Fuck that. That scared the living fuck out of me.
I would either fast forward through that part of the movie or leave the room until it was over. I couldn't sit there and watch it.
Alright.
It's a giant Muppet creature that's eating other things. It scared me.
Alright, so Adam,
Yeah.
go on.
But I'll go with another Star Wars movie, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
That's a
The-
good one. That's
The
probably my
greatest,
favorite one.
the greatest sequel of all time.
Yeah, that's
Without
my
a doubt.
favorite Star Wars movie. Is Episode 5, definitely.
But it's so funny because every time my dad came home from work or whatever, I would always be there. I would literally do the "I am your father" to him, just because that scene was so amazing.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
Holy
Looking back on it, you can.
Possible.
It's not true.
No!
Feelings, you know it to be true. No.
Fun fact:
No.
Vader in German means father.
Yeah, I know. It means.
Oh, really? Holy shit, that's fun.
Yes. It means dark father.
Wow.
So,
Thank you for the Pitch Perfect reference.
it works
I'm sorry,
because
Megan, I don't get it.
if you don't know German, you don't put two and two together until afterward.
Yeah.
That's really fucking on the nose.
Yeah.
Do you think they changed it in the German remake?
No, they
The
just kept
German
it Dark
dub?
Father.
Probably.
No, I'm pretty sure they wanted to keep it like as a surprise, so they didn't. They changed the name of Darth Vader to something less,
Plagueis.
you know,
Darth Plagueis.
less- No, Darth Plagueis the Wise. Have you ever heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Do it.
But
All right.
continuing on, a movie I don't think you guys are actually going to know.
Try me.
Let
Tell
me
me.
ask you, Joe.
Okay.
Do you remember the Danny Phantom? Or not Danny Phantom. Phil of the Future?
He's Phantom.
I
Remember
got
what now?
ahead-
I love
Phil
Phil
of
the
the
Future.
Future.
That was a good show.
Phil of Future? I remember Phil of Future. But we're not
yeah, I
getting TV
totally
shows
know
yet.
that.
We're doing movies.
I know. But wasn't
Talk
there a
about
Phil of
fucking
the
movies.
Future movie right before the series came out?
No.
Oh. Hey, if we're talking about that,
Are you serious?
I'm fairly certain there wasn't a Phil of the Future movie before the
Someone
series came out.
fucking Google, because I
Yep.
remember a Phil of the Future movie.
I'm Googling.
I'm pretty sure it happened during the actual series, not well at the very end.
Yeah, there's not a Phil the Future movie, dude.
no, there's not. You're fucking high.
That's fine.
Are you-
We're all high.
What?
Wait!
He was
No!
hedging
It's not
he was hedging
possible!
on this one, and he couldn't.
You just had a Darth Vader moment.
I fucking remember watching one.
It's like Candle Cove, where these people supposedly remember watching it, but then it was just they were staring at blank
Mandela.
screen.
Well, that
Uh,
fucking sucks.
Yeah, there's no movie about it, dude. Wow. Oh, you just had a...
I actually remember seeing it too, and
Holy
absolutely
shit.
loving.
Are you thinking about Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century?
I think you might be
No.
thinking of that. No?
That would make sense because that's actually really close to the premise of Phil of the Future.
Yeah.
No, I remember because it actually had Phil and his entire family.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Or you're just remembering the pilot, which was kind of long.
Yeah.
How long was it?
Yeah.
It's probably an hour.
Hang on. Let me look.
That's going into my out of context
If it's-
montage.
If it's an hour and a half, then that's what I'm thinking of.
The pilot was like a half hour, so I don't know what you're smoking, dude. Can I have
I
some?
swear to...
No, I need it for my oldness.
Holy sh... Wow, you're having like a Mandela effect right now.
I fucking said that. Okay,
Jesus.
moving on to an actual movie, apparently. Pinocchio.
Okay, I remember Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, Pinocchio.
Love Pinocchio. Good movie.
Yeah, the movie's good. Is it actually a movie? Hold on, let me see if you're talking about the right thing.
I don't know it.
Okay, there we go. Found it.
You can hear the gears trying to turn.
This physically hurts. I just thought there was a Bill of the Future.
He's gonna be like thinking about that when he's in bed tonight. Like, I could have sworn there was a movie about it.
That's like Bruce telling everyone that Braveheart was filmed in whatever how many days. Because he heard it from his dad, and then he calls his dad, and his dad's like, no.
What the fuck is
Braveheart's another good movie.
That is a good movie.
What the fuck is what the fuck is Pinocchio 3000? What the
not
fuck?
ask that question.
What the hell is this?
Do not. Do not.
How's Malcolm McDowell? What the
For
fuck?
the love of all that is holy, do not.
Oh, we talking about Geppetto, the movie with Drew Carey in it?
No, we're talking about Pinocchio 3000 starring Malcolm McDowell, Whoopi Goldberg, and Howie Mandel.
Ethan?
So is Howie Mandel the puppet?
Howie Mandel is Spencer. He's a robotic talking penguin who accompanies.
Man,
Alright.
this sounds almost as good as The Last Unicorn.
Oh my god. Okay. Go on, Adam. I'm sorry.
Hey, Megan.
Yes.
Is this how you feel whenever we yell at each other?
Welcome to my life.
Oh, Simple Plan.
I
love that.
understand now.
Why do
And
you
I
think I'm just
apologize.
quiet right now?
I apologize for everything.
I guess no one told you life is gonna be this way.
Is there anything I can do to make it up?
That's why I have Laura.
That's why they have a podcast.
Exactly.
They don't have to deal with us with that podcast.
But another good movie, The Wizard of Oz.
That's a good movie,
Which-
yep.
My mother hates
Why?
because it's on pretty much every Halloween or something like that. Like right around October.
My mom hates that movie for a completely different.
What movie are you talking about?
Wizard
The
of
Wizard of Oz.
Which is a great movie.
My mom doesn't like it
Oh.
because she's afraid of monkeys, and she hates the flying monkeys.
Ethan,
What?
do you know of it?
I didn't hear you. I know. Who doesn't know what the Wizard of Oz is? What the fucking Wizard of Oz? Jesus.
Are you
Like,
sure
hey,
you
have
don't
you
think
heard
about
this?
Dorothy Returns?
Have you heard this new thing called Harry Potter? Have you heard this new? Have you heard this new shit? This is
If you're
insane.
being serious, I'm gonna smack you. If you're
I'm being sarcastic, yeah.
if you're being sarcastic, I'm gonna smack you.
All right. So
Make sure with
Wizard of
you,
Oz.
because I know your taste in fucking movies.
All right. So the Wizard. So the Wizard.
Oh,
With your list.
Oh, another. Well, I've got three more.
Oh Jesus.
The Sound of Music.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, such a good movie.
Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
Julie Andrews movie. Good movie.
Used to watch that all the time with my dad.
Solid choice.
It's my dad's favorite musical.
I don't think my dad has a favorite musical.
I would give an honorable mention to Finding Nemo, but it didn't make my list.
Yeah, yeah.
Saving Private Ryan did though.
That's a good movie. That's very good.
That is a
It's
good
with,
movie.
It's with
I've
Tom
seen
Hanks. isn't it?
part of
Yeah.
that movie. I have not seen all of it.
It's a good movie. It's worth a watch.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say go if you see it on TV. I would sit down and watch it. I wouldn't say go out of your way. And super into war films. If you're just like
If you're into war films, watch it. If not, you can tolerate it on
Yeah.
TV, but
Mm.
I fucking watched that and I absolutely loved it. Then
Okay.
when I was in middle school, it was on, I was laying in bed and watching it, fell asleep right after I saw someone with their guts hanging out.
ooh.
Jesus.
Don't ask about the dream that night either.
All right. Next movie, Adam.
Last one is I'm actually. I know it's a real movie. I just.
What's the movie?
He's actually checking now.
I'm old. My mind's going.
What's the movie?
I can't remember.
Wow, Adam, you're an old
Was
fuck.
it, and then was it animated or was it like live action?
It was live action.
Okay. Was it a Disney movie?
Okay, well that narrows it down.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. It's like we're playing 20 questions here.
Yeah. Can you use it in a sentence?
It helps with those of us who are losing our marbles.
That's it.
What was it?
What?
8 Mile.
Oh
8 Mile?
fuck yeah! 8 Miles to shit.
Oh my god. That's the Eminem movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great. It's such a great movie.
I can honestly say I've never seen that movie. You know
I've
what?
never seen it either.
I don't think I'm
Time
missing
I
out on
watched
it.
it. It was with my brother who died about 12 years ago now.
Okay, so it's got nostalgic for you because that's something you watch with your brother.
Yeah.
Today kids, our topic is nostalgia. It's that funny feeling you get when you watch, listen, or read something from your childhood, and it brings you back to those days of carefreeness.
Shut the
It's
fuck up.
also when I discover I'm fucking old.
It's that too.
And when I discover I'm fucking ancient.
It's not that old a movie. It came out in 2002,
I feel like-
for God's sake.
I feel like Mr. Reisinger from the new season of On the Spot.
No, Off the Spot. That's a better name for it.
Alright, are we going into our last category?
TV shows.
Wheel of Morality, turn. Show was the lesson.
Into that.
So I watched a lot, and I mean a lot, of Disney when I was younger. Like, a lot of it.
Who didn't?
One of the shows I watched was Kim Possible from Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Love Kim Possible.
That fucking show is amazing. It's still good now.
Still alive.
Love it.
I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me 'cause I'm impossible.
Live action remake movie.
Yeah, I saw
Fuck
that.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I was pissed.
I was so mad about that.
I was pissed. I was like, why?
It's because, like, the last movie, it kind of, like,
Last
closed the
movie
series on a
was
nice
great.
note.
Yeah, it was.
And then they decided, like, let's do a live-action remake and make Kim Possible look nothing like Kim Possible
And
from the
He's
animated
like
show.
12.
And
You look at the trailer, the person who plays Kim Possible looks like she's 12.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, she does. In other
She
news,
will-
Disney,
she will
what the actual fuck?
Listen, if people will continue watching anything that's been remade, they're gonna continue making it.
Okay,
Why do you
well,
think
She will
why do you think they
never be as-
remade Dumbo? Why do you think they're
will
remaking
never be as-
Lion King?
True. She will never be as good as Christy Carlson Romano. She
No,
will
she won't.
never be as good.
I'm
will
ticked
be.
off. I'm ticked off for two reasons about the upcoming Aladdin movie because, well,
Will Smith.
Will Smith is reason one. Reason two is
Reason 2 is what?
reason two is Robin Williams' family. They were just like, oh, Disney can't use because they were planning on just reusing Robin Williams' voice and likeness for the
Yeah.
genie, and their family's like, no, we don't want you to do that. Ah.
I mean,
No, I can see that.
that bugs me, but at the same time, would you want to see a reanimated version of your father on the screen
Yeah.
Yeah.
who committed suicide?
Yeah,
Listen, not everyone's perfect.
it's kind of touchy.
Hmm.
If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
All right, Steven Universe, hush.
Jesus. All right. So next to the TV show I watched a lot was Phineas and Ferb.
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe
Another Phineas and Ferb.
Good movie, good show.
You're a young whippersnapper. God damn,
I-
that show wrapped
I
up,
watched that
what,
to
2
the end.
years ago?
I
Last year?
fucking cried at the finale. I was so
Really?
sad when it ended.
You cried
Yes!
at that?
I watched it since it started in
Joe.
2007.
Joe, in his defense, he was like 9 when it wrapped up.
Next to the TV show is Friends. Who didn't watch Friends? I mean,
Me.
it was.
I didn't.
I did not either.
I still watch Friends.
So I watched a
I'm
lot of
currently
Friends.
looking into a nursing home.
I went. Oh my god, Adam, that was perfect.
You young fucks!
You young whippersnappers.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You fuck!
Get off my fucking lawn.
No,
Alright.
Friends started when we were less than a year old. It started in
I know.
'94.
I
Well,
know.
Friends, I remember watching it when I was younger.
I just
but-
never got into like live action shows really.
I
Well,
watched
like,
it because my parents watched it. It's my dad's favorite TV show.
I got into some live action shows, but I'll get to those when it's my.
It's
Yeah,
your
but, like, a
fucking
few-
turn.
Yeah, but like a few years ago, my mom was like, "Hey, you want to watch Friends?" I go, "Yeah, sure." I watched all 10 seasons in a day.
I think it's on Netflix or Hulu, one of the two.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
And so I watched like all of that, and I fucking love this TV show. It's just it's so funny to me. Every single time I watch it, it's great. Another show I watched was
That's your opinion.
My Babysitter is a Vampire.
Is that a show or is that a movie?
It's both,
It's both.
because the movie
Megan,
was a pilot.
Did you find a
to
good
the actual
nursing
TV.
home yet?
Yeah, it's
That
called
one's good.
Florida at them.
And then the next one, last one, a Nickelodeon TV show, Ren and Stimpy show. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
Eh.
Ren and Stimpy scared me as a kid.
Yeah, it's pretty. Well, cause like to me, first off, my mom would fucking kill me if I watched like Beavis and Butthead when I was like that age. And so she goes, "I put on Ren and Stimpy instead." And so like I was watching that, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Looking back, it's not that much better than Beavis and Butthead. It's a
It's
bit
not.
below that level. It's the slightest bit below the level of Beavis and Butthead. It can still be really fucking like gruesome and pretty fucking weird. But yeah, that's it for my TV shows.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right.
The shows I used to watch as a kid can't really watch on TV anymore unless you stay up way late at night on Nickelodeon. Shows like Rocket Power, Rugrats. Trying to think one off the top of my head. Danny Phantom, that's an old one.
He's a phantom. Young Danny Fenton, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch 'em all 'cause he's Danny Phantom.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, Danny Phantom's on TV late at night?
No, it's not. It's on Hulu.
You got so sad.
You sound so genuinely disappointed.
I'm sorry,
Sad,
Adam.
Adam.
Adam, I found a good retirement home for you, by the way.
Thing.
You go to the one where Happy Gilmore put his grandma in.
With Ben Stiller.
Yeah, with
Serve you a nice cold glass of shut the hell up.
A white nice warm glasses. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Other shows I used to watch as a kid were like Looney Tunes, like we'd get
Yeah.
like we had like the old the network shows on there, like
Yeah.
Looney Tunes on there, Powerpuff Girls. Johnny Bravo.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
No one talks about Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo was fucking awesome.
There's a show I used to watch as a kid, and I'm convinced that it's no longer that it's just made up in my head, but I
What?
could be wrong. It's Whatever Happened to Robot Jones.
Robot Jones.
Oh
Hang on
my
a second.
gosh, I love
You.
Hang on a
Joe.
sec.
Oh, thank God. I'm not crazy after all.
Okay, so it was an actual show.
It's real. Yeah, it's real.
Oh man, I thought I was going crazy there for a minute. I know there was a show
No.
called Mike, Lou, and Og. Oh, the islands?
I love that
Oh
show.
my God, I forgot. I fucking love that show.
There's Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was also part.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, that
Cartoon
show's
Block.
good too.
Yeah, Cartoon Network had really good shows in like the early 2000s, late 90s. Then they went to
Then
shit.
what happened?
And then Andrew WK got a show.
That show was interesting.
It was
Um,
interesting. I liked it as like a little kid. Now looking back at it, I'm like,
Andrew
who
WK's
gave
fucking
these kids
awesome. though.
authority? What? Who signed their kid on to be on a show with Andrew WK? Wildest person
A psychopath?
ever. Trying to think Disney shows. Well, yeah, you had whatchamacallit? The one that Ethan said, Kim Possible.
Yeah,
Lilo and Stitch's series was good.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch
Yes.
was awesome.
Fucking love
Recess. Recess was
Recess.
a good show.
Yes.
We talked about that before the
Yeah.
podcast started.
Okay, and I'm just gonna get one more show out there, and it's coming back. This show is coming back, and it's gonna be on Hulu. And I'm excited about it. Animaniacs.
It's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax. You'll laugh when you can laugh. We're Animaniacs.
Yes.
Ah,
I
yes.
am so excited.
Back. I'm so happy he's coming back. I love Rob Paulson. The dude is a legend.
He is fantastic, and I love him.
Just Harnell's funny too.
All right, for the old fucks in here, do you guys remember a show called the Andy Milonakis Show? Or am I
It rings a
making-
bell, but
Andy fucking Milonakis.
Thank you. Someone else. knows what I'm talking
I actually, I think I know.
Andy Milonakis, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the rapper.
Yeah, I think it was like he had a show on like Nickelodeon or something like
Let's see.
that.
The Andy Milonakis show.
I'm looking it up right now.
That was
I just
on.
I just
That was
remember.
on MTV.
I just remembered the theme music to it.
Oh yeah,
and
I just
that's
remember.
it.
I just remember an old show that was pretty funny too, and that was the Amanda Show.
That was
Yes.
a great show.
Drake and Josh got their start there. Drake and
Yeah.
Josh show was good too.
And Amanda Bynes got her start on all that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So did Kenan Thompson.
Hmm.
Kenan
All right.
Thompson. Love it.
All right, Adam, do you want to go? Or do you want me?
Alu.
Alright, you can go if you want.
All right. So, obviously we've already said like Johnny Bravo. One of them that I didn't hear was Dexter's Lab.
Oh, Dexter's Lab.
Oh, I love
I completely forgot about that, but that
That
show's
was
good.
so good.
I love that show.
Love that show.
DD, get out of my laboratory.
Do you remember the
Get out
episode?
of my laboratory. What?
Megan, do you remember the episode where Dee Dee hid something from Dexter and he had to go on a search for it?
Yes.
When-
Oh my god.
when-
I remember this TV special where Dexter went like through time and he met different. And I thought that was like that was a really good.
Yeah. There's also the episode where it shows like it was a musical episode, quote unquote, where Dexter was born in his strife with Dee Dee. Oh my gosh. But
I don't quite remember that one. I remember the little in between, episode like in between A and B episodes. We got like the Super Friends with Kronk, Major Glory, and Van Halen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that. Let's see. Danny Phantom was another one I watched. Doug.
What was it? Doug?
He's a phantom.
Doug is a good show. Alright,
would you like my help, Megan?
I just want to finish my stuff.
Finish your stuff. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
My life as a teenage robot.
5 o'clock, get a call to go blading at the skate park down by the mall. But my mom says I gotta prevent hostile aliens from annihilating us all.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
that's good. Yep.
That was good.
That's another.
That one.
That's a Craig McCracken show right there.
Let's see. Invader Zim.
I didn't watch that one.
Invader.
I've heard good things about it. I've never watched.
I caught bits and pieces.
That's my all-time favorite cartoon, and I actually just finished binge watching it on Hulu.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
Karen, could you please stop? Right back.
My tacos. Let me see. There's 2 other Disney ones that I used to watch all the time. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
Who's a little like water and oil? Brandy and Mr. Whisker.
Oh
Like
my god.
Right?
That was so good.
So good. I love that show, and I'll try and watch like snippets on YouTube because people have uploaded the entire series. The other one
I know it on YouTube.
The other one is Dave the Barbarian.
Barbarian. Barbarian. Barbarian. Barbarian.
Oh,
That was so
barbarian. Yeah.
Barbarian. Oh my gosh. There's parts of that show that are like stuck in my mind that I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, now I just want to watch the show and I can't find it. I'm so angry. But yeah, there's a lot of Disney and a lot of Cartoon Network. Some Nickelodeon. It just depends on, what was on.
Yeah, same here.
But yeah, that's it.
Adam, get loud.
Yep. So, I'm going to start off with Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Hi, my name is Emily Elizabeth, and this is Clifford, my big red dog.
Oh, I forgot about PBS shows, to be honest.
I forgot about those too.
Stuff like Arthur, come on, man.
Yeah, Arthur.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view.
Which is another one on my list. Fucking Clifford the Big Red Dog. Which,
Clifford the
by
Big
the
Red
way,
Dog was awesome.
perfect.
My Achievement Hunter Strideline socks came in.
Good for you.
Did anyone else have those like Arthur CD-ROMs that you could like play?
Yes.
No.
No, I didn't have those.
I remember going to pbskids.org and playing games on there.
Oh, dude,
my
yeah.
gosh,
I remember doing that.
loved doing that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You can play like
so
crazy.
hoping your
What was it?
parents
Crazy
didn't
Goose?
Make a
Yes, Crazy Goose. Oh my gosh, now I want to play that game.
another
Crazy
one,
Bus. Crazy Bus.
and
No, not Crazy Bus.
the Magic School Bus.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you relax.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Magic School Bus. Hold on, Magic.
Danny Phantom, Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch. The Flintstones.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family.
Flintstones. I remember
Yep.
the Flintstones. I
Yeah.
remember the Jetsons too.
Oh,
I remember
God,
watching
Jensens were
Boomerang,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, the Jetsons.
Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy.
Flintstones.
Can I make a
They had a great
quick sidetrack thing about the Jetsons?
Go ahead.
My mom thought she was funny at Christmas time, so she got me the Jetsons and WWE at WrestleMania.
I
Not even
forgot they
kidding
did
you.
that. Oh my
Wow.
god, I forgot
That's
they did that.
funny.
It's got Seth Rollins and the Big Show on the cover of it.
So you have to like it. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Not sure
Them's
about
the
that.
rules.
Not sure about that at all. I forgot about
so-
Scooby-Doo. Ah,
Oh yeah, Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Which one? There's like 10 different versions.
the
of it.
original one, like
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
you
the-
Scooby-Doo.
There
Where
was-
it's actually Scooby-Doo and not What's New Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it's
What's
the
the
What's new
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby? Oh,
Although
what's new was good.
It's
a
meh.
pup named Scooby Doo was good as well.
Yes, I love that one.
The person behind the mask has to be none other than Red Herring.
God,
Red
It never
herring.
was Red Herring.
Yeah. That was just.
Fucking red herring.
I fucking love how that show just made Scooby Doo better.
It totally did. It made it more relatable to the new audience. Because that Scooby-Doo came out in the 60s?
Yeah.
69.
Fact check me on that.
69. Yes, it was 1969 that it came out. It ran
Oh, someone say 69? That's probably
69.
number.
But it ran until 1970. It ran for like a year, and that's it.
Ow.
Yeah. And it's still so memorable. Unnatural History on Cartoon Network.
What was that?
Unnatural History.
My name is Henry Griffin. I've spent my whole life living in exotic places, and I learned a great many things. I also had a habit of getting into trouble.
I don't remember that. I remember Time Squad.
Unnatural History was kind of like a blend between mystery and just comedy. But this was like a few months before it absolutely went to shit.
I have a quick question. Can
ahead.
someone confirm or deny the fact that I'm crazy? Time Squad is an actual show.
It's actually real, and it stars Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Okay. That's another
But
another clear thing
Unnatural
about going
History-
crazy.
Oh, yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, Unnatural History was probably one of my favorite shows to watch.
I can
Just 'cause-
honestly say I don't remember watching it. I remember. Oh, I forgot about I forgot about game shows. Got Legends
Dare?
of the Hidden Temple.
We can
Figure it
keep
out.
game shows
Double
for
Dare.
another-
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a whole other thing. Is game shows.
Does anyone did anyone watch the show Tuttenstein?
Tuttenstein.
It was on Discovery Kids. It's like one of my favorite shows.
I never
just 'cause
watched
like
Discovery
Wait,
Kids.
wait. Describe it.
Tiny King Tut in bandages runs around with a girl and a cat.
Yep,
Okay.
I saw it.
I think I have vague recollection.
It was a good show, but I also like
Okay, yes. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that show. Okay. I had to look at the picture and be like, is that a thing I used to watch? And I see it, and I'm like, yes, I watched that show.
Yeah, it is. We're old. We get
There's also the series of I'm trying to think of that. There was an
series
old
of
Animal Planet
unfortunate
series.
events.
No, it was an old Animal Planet series that ran. It was about the future. No, it was about the future. Like animals from the future. Like it's send like a probe up in a fake probe up into the atmosphere, and it would show like Earth progressing in years, and it would show like different creatures that have appeared on the Earth. Like, they had like squibbins and like giant mammoth squids and whatnot. I don't.
Nope.
Yeah, you
It was a real. It was a real thing. I remember that because I remember watching.
I love
Well,
Adam.
saying you're
Yeah,
crazy,
you lost.
Joe.
No, it was. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not
Just saying we
crazy.
haven't seen it.
I'm not. I'm not. Easy. It
But-
was. The
That's a
future's
matter of
wild.
opinion,
That's
Joe.
it.
Okay, but another one, and this is my last one. Boy Meets World.
Boy
Yes.
Meets World was good.
And suddenly, I don't feel so old anymore.
Can I add one more to my list because I forgot it and we were talking
Go
about
ahead.
it earlier?
Go ahead.
Chalk Zone.
Rudy's got the chalk.
Oh,
Chalk. Chalk. Chalk.
Rudy's got the chalk.
Love that show.
That's so good.
Oh,
That was a
remember
good show.
Lucha?
Oh, Mucha Lucha.
Yes,
Lucha.
Lucha.
Lucha. Lucha.
That's why I love like
Ricochet.
Rico and Ray. And just that's why I love them because I'm like it's Lucha but bigger.
You can't forget about Ricochet and his pulverizing pinball.
Yeah.
My favorite
Or the
character.
Flea.
Yeah, that was my favorite character, the Flea. Just loved him.
But going back to Boy Meets World, I come to a pretty sad realization, and
That
that's
you're old as hell.
Shut up,
That
you
too.
young fuck.
Sorry.
that too. But I just realized. Do you guys remember watching Girl Meets World?
No,
That
I
show was
I couldn't
awful.
watch it.
no.
It's so bad. I can't stand it.
Well, I watched it, and there's two episodes that really stand out to me. First one is actually the start of season 2, if I'm not mistaken, and it's about a funeral for a bakery owner that the Matthews family knew. At the end, Corey calls Mr. Feeney to see if he's still alive, and I came to the realization. He's doing what all of us wish we could do. Call to see if he's alive, or call somebody who is our Mr. Feeney, just talk to them. And
Way
I
to
just
bring
feel
down the
like,
mood.
Oh, you want me to bring that? Oh, trust me. Trust me, that's not even the worst part.
Oh no.
I came to the realization that, well, there's a chance that when Corey calls, Mr. Feeney won't answer. And that may happen sooner. So yeah,
Yeah. That
Fun
may happen
podcast we have here.
Sooner rather than later because the actor that plays Mr. Feeney is 91.
yeah.
Ugh.
And Stan Lee was 95 when he passed in.
No, I
No,
don't.
la, 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 la.
We realized-
Stop it! Stop it!
We thought he'd live forever.
No, we didn't think he was gonna live forever.
Alright. Do we
Right.
have any other things to add?
I got one show to add.
What show?
It's relatively modern. No one's gonna. I'm gonna be the only one that's gonna miss. Deadliest Warrior.
Is deadliest. To find out how world-class fighters are tested.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Such a good show.
It was.
It went to crap when it did the whole vampires versus zombies
Yeah.
finale.
You
That
have
was
no idea. Like, why? Just why do that?
Literally, one of the episodes was 4 vampires versus 100 zombies.
Yeah.
And the ending was so ambiguous that you had no idea who won.
Yeah.
Because
It
the
was
vampire
like-
got bit by a zombie, but the vampire killed the zombie.
Yeah.
So who
and
won?
then- but then, as they said, but the zombie infection is a virus.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're saying that the zombies won? Oh no, the vampire won. The fuck do we care about the virus for then?
Yeah. There was no point to it.
Is that it?
That was all I had.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I believe we're done here.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
think
for
we're good.
listening to Bad Ping. This is probably the most organized podcast that we've
I thought
done.
last week's episode, well, not last week, last month's episode was the
Yeah.
most organized episode.
Well, because we actually had topics to talk about.
Yeah, because we had topics. And
Yeah.
this was probably my favorite one that we've done so far, actually, because it's just
It
very.
made me feel old.
That's making it the best one.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it
if
is.
you'll excuse us, Adam and I are gonna go check into the senior home.
Yeah.
Mister, help me, Mister.
All right.
Oh, and then
So-
I can't get up.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe. Bye.
You guys have no idea how good you have it.